Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another Factorio episode. Today we're gonna be starting in planning mode and well, cliffs aside, we're gonna be looking at placing down our electric smelting array. So we're gonna start by placing... I'm gonna leave a bit of buffer room here so we can get our belts in the correct place, but let's start about here. And I want to place down similar to these arrays, 24 furnaces. Now this is a 3x3 as opposed to a 2x2. So it's gonna take more space, but I think that these are 6 of them. These are 12, and double that, this is gonna be 24. And if we leave 3 spaces in the middle, this is gonna be the other side of the lane. We're gonna be using full red belt here. And we're gonna be outputting in the middle and yellow belt on the side lanes. Now, unlike the previous setup, we no longer need coal for this. So if we put a red splitter, let's say that this is our intake. If we put a red splitter and get 2 yellow lanes out of it, this will actually have full throughput of a red lane. Let's leave a minimum of 5 spaces, I would say, in between. And let's start placing down inserters. Okay, that's not right. Now, I will do the smart thing here since I'm only blueprinting, and something I should have done from the beginning, and that is just to copy paste things rather than trying to place everything down manually. So that's that. And if we copy this and shift G, this should flip it vertically, and we should have a full lane of a full smelting lane for our iron. And this is gonna be the second one that we're gonna have, and that's gonna be iron again. I'll leave a couple of spaces in between here, and this is gonna be copper. Now the reason why I wanted to do this to begin with was because I do want to have a bit of buffer here, so maybe something like this. And this is where my train track is gonna come down. Yeah, I do not want to go over the forest there. I don't want to get too much into this forest either. So let's make this one work. I think there's one too many there. Yeah. So let's get this one all the way down. And start looking at how we're gonna do the unload. So this one is gonna be iron, and just because the iron is on the top, I'm actually gonna use this on the main boss. I'm actually gonna use these two for iron unloading. We have a train station here. The train needs to come down this way. I should still have the settings for the other train station copy pasted here. So if we did just delete the L and put an unload, yeah, this is now fully configured. And let's take a look at where, if we go to this train, we're gonna add the conditions here. This should go and have full cargo, and go to this station and wait for empty cargo, and we're gonna set it to automatic, and this is gonna take the train all the way down here. I will try to intercept the train and drop something in one of its wagons before it actually moves away, because the condition would have actually been met for empty cargo, and that means that the train would have just left. So if I'm not mistaken, the inserter will output on the right hand side of this vertical belt. We will have inserters like this here. And I do believe we need, yeah, we do need the medium power poles here to cover the entire line of arrays. So basically what we're gonna have here is, this is the cargo wagon. We have quite a bit of space here. I believe we're gonna have space for 2000 ore, and we're gonna use the very fast inserters to unload the train. So we want the train to get moving as fast as possible, and when the train unloads, we're gonna buffer the resources into these chests, and then we're gonna have these inserters output onto the belts, and we're gonna have something like this for all four wagons. And sorry, that one goes like that, and this one like this, and all four lanes are gonna meet here. And well, for this one I'm just gonna use 4 red splitters, and this is gonna give us the 2 red belts that we need. One for this one and another one for this one. Now, you have just seen there, we have reason to rejoice. We have portable fusion reactor. Now I'm thinking if we need anything else from the new technologies that we can research, and worker robot 2, and I believe this will also work. 3 and 4, those are crucial to have, because the robots are going to move so much faster. Initially robots have a very slow moving speed, so let's go ahead now and build the newly unlocked portable fusion reactor. Now, I did make a small calculation error here, and we do need 200 processing units. I was sure it was just 100, but we just need 50 more, and we'll eventually get them. I might just steal a few circuits from here. This will make these factories run a bit faster for those few extra processing units that we need. Also, we need 50 LDS, and this one we have actually belted. So once we get enough processing units, and I'm gonna go down to my secondary base, my starter base, and steal some more, just so that we get this going faster. Oop, I break there just in time. So we do have 1000 electronic circuits there. That should boost our blue chip production by quite a bit. And one thing that we need to do is also to get 40 flying robot frames. I just want 40 right now because we are not going to be able to use more than 40 construction robots. So let's build a construction robot. I do want to queue up 2 more personal roboports. So I'll just grab another stack of batteries. This should be enough to queue up to 4 roboports. Get rid of the excess batteries. Almost there. Let's give all the circuits that we have. I do not like waiting here. Oh, some of them actually go through. Don't like that either. Especially when we have so little left. And we're almost there. We just need 15 more. Let's take a look at our armor. We can get most of these out. We're not gonna be able to use that one. And we'll just use the one battery. This will allow us to place down 2 more roboports. Unfortunately, this space is gonna be not used for anything. 4 more. Almost there. There it is. And we can build our portable fusion reactor with almost using all the resources that we've gathered so far. But this should almost instantly give us a lot of power. Now we would have room for... Actually, we do have room for more batteries. I think 2 should be enough. But I don't think we can place anything else because there's nothing that goes 1 tile. Just maybe solar panels, but those are not relevant right now. So let's pick up... Oh yeah, we'll definitely need way more than 150 electric furnaces. I will keep the roboport off just a while longer. I want to make sure that we prioritize the... Obviously there's a tree in the way. No, there's not a tree in the way, there's 2 trees in the way. Even better. So with 150 we should actually have enough to build 3 stacks. So almost everything, I would say. And let's give the robots energy, and now they're gonna just start placing everything down. I'm gonna help them a bit. Or at least I'm gonna try to help them. Hopefully I won't get too much in the way. Now, the problem is that if I move, the robots are just gonna start following around me. But, well, you can see that even with the portable fusion reactor, we don't have nearly enough electricity. Solar panels would have been even way worse than this. But yeah, I'm gonna try to place down as much as I can to help speed things up. We are missing a few things. I know for a fact that we're missing. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'll let the robots follow me around just a bit, and I'll go grab all the gears I can and all the electronic circuits I can. To build up a few fast splitters. We also need a few undergrounds. We're almost out of red belts, so let's go grab red belt. We're out of inserters, we're out of long hand inserters, we're out of fast inserters. We're out of everything, basically. Let's sum it up. And these ones, we can see that some robots have actually followed me way too much, and now they're out of power. And I think that they're not building now because my personal roboports are completely dead. Now, did I by any chance leave a radar here? No, I haven't. So let's start rewiring these things. Now, I'm gonna do a very basic wiring sequence here. So what I'm doing now is making sure that all my chests are connected between themselves with a wire, and I'm also gonna drag this wire all the way there, and we should have... Oh, this whole thing is not connected to power either. I wonder what's the easiest way to connect it. I guess that would be... Let's get this connected and then let the bots build. So while the bots are building, we can see that they've placed almost everything here. So, and I really need to make this to manual. Oh, you poor things. Out of power again. And when they're out of power, they cannot build at all. I want to make sure that this is not gonna unload some random belts. We're probably still missing a few power poles every here and there. That's why there's no power here yet. Let's move. Our area of coverage for the roboport is fairly limited. I try to place a chest. No, I don't have the highlight, but it would be somewhere. Well, we can see it. It's up, all the way up there. Now I can try to catch the robots as they come to recharge. And this way the battery is not gonna be drained. But I think that my roboports are already out of power again. Let's do a couple of things. Bit of cleanup until we get a bit of power again. There we go. They're building once again. I am out of power poles, which is very unfortunate. I'm out of cable, I'm out of inserters, I'm out of everything. So part of the reason why they're not building is actually because they do not have items to place now. So I'm gonna go and grab some more copper and grab some more inserters. Let's steal everything that they have here. That's not gonna be anywhere close to what we need, but we'll have to make do. You have more power poles. We do have plenty of wood in our reserves, so we can queue those up. And the robots can start building again. We're still missing quite a few things in that area. But I think that this should give our train... Oh no, the grid is still broken here. So let's go this way. We do have a bit of power. So our arrays are now full. And I will not build the copper array right now. I really want to get iron going. I'm gonna go in the train and just get the train to go to our loading station. I did reset my achievements. And now they're randomly popping up every once in a while. In case you're wondering how I changed the color of the train, I still had the settings for the train station copied from when I was back at this train station, and when you copy that onto a locomotive you just get the color. Let's get these to... well, we can keep this to auto. It's not like it's gonna do anything right now. And we can go all the way here. Fortunately, we barely have radar coverage, but it's more than enough for what we need. So we can go Shift F. Sorry, not Shift F, Shift G to flip this. Now we want to have the inserters flip this time. We want... when we're loading into the wagon, we want that to happen extremely fast. And when we're getting off the belt, we don't care all that much. So let's drag a power pole here. And I'm gonna look at the setup just a bit later. First of all, let's actually start mining, because that's gonna take quite a bit of power to begin with. And I'm gonna want to... okay, now that we have robots, the first thing that I'm gonna do is set up a small attack blueprint. And let's actually blueprint this, not just copy paste it. Let's save it like this and add this and put this into a more offensive position. We do have enough bots that it's gonna cover everything. So now we can just go ahead and from a distance fire at the enemy bases, fire at the worms, and as the biters get close to us, the turret are automatically gonna shoot everybody down. And I do want to get my blueprint over here. Yeah, just get another row of turrets forward. Yeah, it's gonna be this easy to attack enemy bases now, presuming that we have electricity. Let's deconstruct everything. I'm pretty sure that there's another enemy base further down, so while we're here and we have a power line dragged, let's go there and take care of that one. Yeah, there it is. We can get another power pole and place this down. Make sure that that one always gets placed down very fast, because otherwise the turrets are just gonna sit there and do nothing. Now, if we're not careful, then even the medium worms are gonna have no problem reaching us. We might still have a biter there or a worm, but I don't really care. It's not like it's gonna be able to do anything on its own. It's only when there's bases around and they keep attacking us where the attacks are gonna ramp up and eventually overpower our defenses. So let's do mining. Now, the most basic blueprint that we can do for mining is gonna require way more undergrounds that I have right now, which is very unfortunate. How many can we craft? Not enough. Well, we'll just have to do with however many we still have. And I do want to have snap to grid and set it with a relative grid position. And what this is gonna do is actually quite simple. Let's get our blueprint here. Let's put it on the #1 bar. So we're gonna run the lanes vertically. And as you can see, it just snaps in place. So I don't have to worry about placement. How many? I just want 120 miners for now. I have 108. So if I just go and do that, that's 135, so that's with a bit of extra to spare. Link power. The robots, we can see that our one battery is being drained extremely fast when the robots go to recharge, but well, there we have it. We have set up a full patch to be mined in just a couple of minutes. Well, under a minute probably. For now, I will just add like one of these defensive pylons at each corner of the mining patch. I don't think we'll need more. We're missing just 4. Maybe a few more, but yeah, just the ones at the very bottom there. So we ended up not having just one belt. And You know what? This power pole can sit there. So we did have enough resources for everything. Now we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts here. Let's balance these belts. So the goal is to get 4 full yellow lanes out of this. Now I'm gonna start doing belt balancers fairly soon, but for now I will just use this setup. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that I'm gonna, just for the ease of setup, I'm gonna prioritize left output everywhere. So that means that the outermost lane, the leftmost lane is gonna always be prioritized. Let's side load whatever is left here, or belt balance, should I say. And let's take these 4 lanes to our train station. And just to be... Oh, it's a big base that needs to be pushed. So I'm gonna copy this one over. And the pattern that we're gonna use here is... Oh, we're out of everything again. Like this. Do I have some electric smelters still on me? No, I did use everything back in the base, unfortunately. Can I craft some? No. Because all we needed was just a bit of iron ore. So it is what it is. I'm gonna actually get rid of the lane balancer here for now, just to get everything working. We might come back and put a belt balancer at some point, but for now... Oh, and we are missing 5 of these. We definitely want to have this base over here pushed as well, because we are gonna start polluting fairly soon. But I think we're already polluting. So let's set up a defensive line here. Turn robots off. And I did say that I do want to... Oh. Easy does it. Okay, I think we need to push the defensive line just a bit. The medium, the speeders are actually getting to us. And they'll push just one more. This is a slightly bigger base. I still have enough turrets on me. to not have to deconstruct anything. Yeah. Just one more over here. Okay. For a second there I was worried I'm not gonna be in range. Or it looked like the turrets were not being powered. I do think that our power production, once we actually supply resources back into our base, is gonna skyrocket. That should be the last one. And now we can start deconstructing everything. This should keep us safe, at least for a while. If we look at the pollution cloud, well, it's already spreading quite a bit. We have some turret coverage, so that's good. And I think our train just took its first trip without us, nevertheless. Let's see where the train is. It's back in our station. It just finished unloading, and we can see glorious iron plates flowing through our red belt. Now, I don't think a train will be able to fully sustain 2 red belts of iron at this distance, and the speed is still quite low. It takes a long time to get here, but it's a start. We can see how much ore we still have left buffered in our chests. That's 4.2. That's nothing. That is gonna be drained extremely fast. We do see that we're able to reach our... the ore is able to reach at the end of the belt, and we have electric furnaces working all the way through the array, so that looks really nice. The end chests have already been depleted. So the way that this setup will work is that it will drain the chests from the edges, and the last 2 remaining ones will be the ones in the center, which is not ideal, but it will have to do for now. And same here, the edges are gonna be the ones that are gonna be depleting first, because the center ones are gonna be able to pick up most of the ore. But yeah, while we take a nice ride in our train, let's talk about the next episode. So the main focus is gonna be tapping into this copper ore patch as well. We're gonna be building another railroad, probably somewhere around here, and bringing that all the way over to over here, and making another train station similar to this one, but for copper. And once we have that, we are going to scale up our productions here and looking at doing the purple science. And I think that that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you here next time.